Hey boys, I'm here to help Joe Ingram 1, the best grinder in the world, achieve the world record.
Have my mouse in front of me, click, 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 script, script, script. There's no bathroom needed. I just simply open up the bottle, take it right here, and just start going pissing in the bottle.
It was a poker challenge that seemed impossible, a test of endurance, skill, and sheer willpower. In 2009, Joe Ingram had accepted a challenge of playing 50,000 poker hands in just 24 hours and finish with a profit. The rules were strict, the odds were against him, and the whole poker world was watching. The rules of the challenge were as follows. Joey could play only 10-cent, 25-cent tables on PokerStars under the screen name Joe Ingram 1. He had 24 hours to complete 50,000 hands and show a profit greater than $0 to win. Opponents who wagered against him were barred from playing against him. Any technical issues would pause the challenge, and lastly, a webcam stream must be active throughout for transparency. The odds were set at 2.5 to 1 in his favor, with Joey risking $13,000 to win $33,000. The poker forums were buzzing with anticipation, memes, and disbelief. But for Joey, this was personal. Growing up in the Chicago suburbs, he discovered No Limit Hold'em online and started playing without fully understanding the game. Early on, he faced losses but remained determined to become a winning player. While continuing his college education and following a conventional life path, he dedicated his free time to grinding and studying the game relentlessly. Despite having his bankroll wiped out multiple times, he inched closer to gaining a significant edge in the lucrative poker scene. After investing countless hours into refining his strategy, Joey would become a full-time grinder, aiming for a pure amount of ridiculous volume instead of any semblance of poker bankroll management. In 2009, he saw an article on PokerStars blog for a player named Inner Spy for playing 40,000 hands in a single day. He got a bit upset because earlier that year, Joey had played 41,000 hands in 20 hours but received no recognition. Then he got into a volume-based grind at NL25 and realized he was up against some of the worst players on the planet. An idea hit him. A challenge to play 50,000 hands in 24 hours while showing a profit. He knew his results would be tracked, so he intentionally put in no effort beforehand, not using a HUD, and just watching TV while playing. During his last NL25 session, he lost $600. Predictably, players focused on his recent poor results instead of his long-term success and gave him incredible odds. The thread on 2+2 exploded. Joey took all the action he could get, confident he had a 98% chance to win. Fast forward few weeks, and Joey was ready. He slept a full 8 hours the night before, woke up energized, and at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard on November 30, 2009, he hit the tables. With 3 monitors set up, one dedicated to watching Real Housewives, a personal masseuse on hand, and a curious collection of gummy worms, Doritos, planter peanuts, Red Bulls, and soon-to-be urine bottles, Joey confidently assured his audience that achieving this task would be pretty straightforward.
What's up guys, Joe Ingram 1, aka Chicago Joey here. I'm just getting ready to set the world record, and for most hands played today, 50,000 hands plus. I have my 3 monitors right here, guys. I'm gonna just basically 24 tables stack on this one monitor right here. Other monitor right here, I'm gonna watch TV shows. Got my Red Bull right here, boom. Take about maybe 10, 15 of these the whole entire time. Help me stay awake. Got my eye drops. My eyes get watery. Take my eye drops. I need to stay awake. Comforter on the chair right here. Keep me warm when I'm playing, you know, just take a nap, whatever, however you want to do it. How are you gonna get up and pee? Well, that's easy. Going to the bathroom while you're playing, that shit's for noobs. Pissing in the bottles right down here, that's just for the pros. Take it right here and just start going pissing in the bottle. But at some point in time, I'm gonna need some relaxation. And that's when I have to switch chairs to my lazy boy recliner right here.
Hey boys, I'm here to help Joe Ingram 1, the best grinder in the world, achieve the world record.
Basically what I'm gonna be doing is just getting a massage right here. Have my mouse in front of me, click, 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 script, script, script. And after 24 hours, the world record for most hands in a day is gonna be mine. And I'm gonna be $30,000 richer from playing some NL25.
but many doubted Joey's ability to complete this task. I don't think it's possible to play 50,000 hands at full ring in a 24-hour time span, while others were laying odds that Joey gets a happy ending from the massage girl. Another important question in the minds of the posters was whether Joey was gonna piss in the bottles on live stream. In the first hour, Joey logged 2,728 hands and was down 1 buy-in. By the third hour, he had recovered his loss and was up 8 buy-ins and had played 9,000 hands. At the 5-hour mark, Joey became a legend by peeing in a Gatorade bottle on live stream. Some called it a classic poker moment, while others noted that he had actually stacked someone while pissing, which I guess would be a first in poker history. By this point, he had played nearly 13,000 hands and was up 11 buy-ins. Things took a turn in hour 6 and he lost 7 buy-ins and was now up only 4 buy-ins after playing 14,500 hands. Keep in mind, Joey was playing 24 6-max tables, which was insane, plus he was playing some turbo tables, which made his decision time even less. In order to counter that, he was using scripts to do the required action on all tables in the given time. By the 10-hour mark, Joey had played almost 25,000 hands and was up 11 buy-ins. While some thought the going will get tough after the halfway mark, others thought it was a good hustle as he could fold to victory after being up a substantial amount.
Just want to give a little update to all the 2+2 audience members out there checking in here. We're about halfway through the prop bet. We're doing pretty good, right on pace to set the new world record. We have here on webcam, we have the many viewers at home on the webcam following along at home. I feel like we'll probably end up hitting the world record in about 10 hours. And then from that point on, as long as I'm up money and profit, the $30,000 cash will be mine.
By hour 15, he had played 37,000 hands and was over 20 buy-ins in profit. At this point, Joey could have literally folded every single hand and still end up in the profit and win the challenge. Finally, after 20 hours and 2 minutes, Joey completed 50,000 hands and was up 33 buy-ins and had set a new world record.
AKA Chicago Joey here, about to break the record for the most hands in a month. I'm currently about to get to 50,000 US hands in a month right here. And we just hit 50,000 hands. We played 50,000 and 2 US hands at NL25. We made $848 total at the tables, playing 10 cent, 20 cent. I now have won the prop bet. The $30,000 is mine.
Joey could have pushed for the full 24 hours to set an untouchable record, but his goal was maximizing profit and eventually stopped grinding at hour 21 at 51,117 hands. Based on his HUD data, his impressive win rate stood at 6.6 big blinds per 100 hands. Joey's VPIP was 14.6 and his PFR was 12 and his 3-bet percentage was 4.3. Additionally, he showed a when to showdown of 28.4% and an aggression factor of 2.7. I must admit that this was probably one of the easiest things I have actually done, and I felt like I could have played for days more while profiting. He said later that he had hardly ate anything during the 20-hour session. I have no idea why I thought all this food would have made for a great background. I guess I thought eating a lot of junk food looked GTO. Joey thanked everyone for their love and support in webcam chat, which kept him going the whole time. The entire poker community congratulated Joey, saying he was a different kind of human, while others said that they will never drink Gatorade again. Anyone can play 40,000 hands in a day. What made it impressive and deserving of odds in his favor is that he had to maintain a positive win rate. Sadly, Joey's record was short-lived. Just days later, another grinder named Chirin played 57,400 hands in 24 hours, finishing with a profit of $21, thus setting a new world record. But Joey was unfazed. He mentioned that the world record seemed like an afterthought in the grand scheme of things, not really meaning much. He pointed out that Chirin had played 6,000 more hands than him in 24 hours, only making $21. He joked that when he did the same thing, he had made $34,000. Some argued that Joey could have kept the record if he had played the full 24 hours, but others pointed out that $30,000 was far better than a world record.